Hey, YouTube, Danielle K. Howell here, your online success coach from youronlinesuccesscoach.com. And I'm doing this quick video to talk about what happens when Facebook shuts you down. All right, so what happened to me is this. I'm just gonna give you guys, I just literally got off of Facebook Live and I decided to do this video because Facebook unpublished my page. They unpublished my business page and I was not able to, I could post on the page, I could put it whatever I wanted on the page, but nobody would see it because it was unpublished. So, and it took me for a loop because I'm like, why did they unpublish my page? What did I do? I looked through my content and all I had on there was some motivational quotes and some, content-rich videos. So I don't understand. I don't understand. But, these are the things that you have to understand. You may not understand it, but you got to understand that it could happen. It can happen to you just like it happened to me. I had over 4,000 people on that page, over 4,000 followers. So in total, about over 8,000 people that showed up on that page every day. And this was from paid advertising that I had spent money with Facebook on and literally brought, tons and tons of people to that page, and they just decided to shut it down. And now I can't run any ads from it. So yeah, I was a little ticked off. I'm not even gonna lie. I was ticked off. I was aggravated. I was upset. All the money that I spent with Facebook. It made me a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. It made me a lot of money. But at the same token, to just stop my page with no explanation. They said I could appeal it, but the appeal went on deaf ears. They just said I violated some policy. Couldn't tell me which policy I violated. Didn't show me any post that violated anything. So, so I was left there to figure all this out by myself. So in the meantime, I'm thinking okay, when you put your eggs all in one basket, and this is what I talked about on Facebook Live today. I'm like, when you put all your eggs in one basket, you're leaving yourself open for disaster. You're leaving yourself open for heartbreak. You're leaving yourself open for all types of fluctuations, even in your income, because like I said, I was using Facebook primarily. And now I'm at the point where I will never use Facebook exclusively again to run my ads. I just won't. Now, will I use them? Yes, but I'm not going to rely on them 100%. And that, so that's what I'm talking to you today about in this video. So what happens when Facebook, shuts you down? There's nothing you really can do. There's nothing you really can do because Facebook is very vague unless you dig deep, really, really deep inside and see how you can, get to somebody on Facebook. They barely even have an email service. They don't have any customer service. You can't really speak to anybody. I've known people who had to pay to speak to somebody in Facebook. And I just is it worth it? Is it really worth it? So my thing is this. What do you do when Facebook shuts you down? What do you do when Facebook bothers you and unpublishes your page or whatever? You go and you find yourself another form of marketing. But do that before Facebook does that to you. Because I can say, Facebook did this to me and they can do it to you. They've already done it to so many people that I know of. They shut down people's pages. They close out their groups. So you got to be careful putting all your eggs in one marketing basket, which I learned a huge lesson these last 40 days without a business page, trying to understand, well, how can I run a new ad with a new page and all of this stuff. So, it's a headache and it's a pain. So I've decided, like I said in previous videos, that I'm going to be here on YouTube mostly. I'm going to be mostly on YouTube and delivering my content here. But again, YouTube is great. YouTube is wonderful. But will I put it all into YouTube? No. Why? Because you got to diversify. You got to diversify and you got to have, multiple marketing platforms that are generating new leads. And so that's what I'm going to be doing here, going forward. Like I said, mostly my paid lead generation platform was Facebook. And now I am going to be looking into Facebook, not just Facebook, but YouTube ads as well. So what do you do when Facebook shuts you down? What can you do? You have to be proactive. Basically, that's the bottom line. You have to be proactive and you have to pull yourself up by the bootstraps and say, all right, what else can I do besides Facebook? Because if it happened to me once, it can happen again without any notice, without any explanation. And that's not a great way to run a business. That's not a great way to run a business. So, if I were you, I would get a blog. I would get a blog. Make sure you're blogging. Make sure you are on different social media platforms. You're not just using one platform, and you are diversifying, because when you do that, you are leveraging. That's what we call leverage. So when you can leverage, the other platforms, you don't feel the impact too much if one platform decides to, take a turn for the worse. This happened back early 2000s, when everybody was making so much money from Google ads. I mean, they were raking it in, and then Google changed their algorithms and people started losing money. Google wasn't running their ads anymore. They started shutting them down. And, Facebook right now, they are always changing their algorithms, always. So you got to be extra careful, what kind of ads you run. You have to be extra careful of what you say. They're changing their algorithms a lot. So we have to be abreast of all of this stuff and be in the know and make sure that we are showing up and, following every single rule. Read their rules and policies, read their procedures and policies to make sure that you are not violating them. Because if so, you definitely your ads account will get shut down. My ads account wasn't shut down, it was just my page was unpublished. But you just never know what Facebook is going to do. Today, it could just be your page being unpublished, and tomorrow it could be your whole ads account. Shoot, it could be your whole Facebook, like everything, your personal and your business. So I just want you to protect yourself. I want you to understand that in order to grow, you have to diversify. Never put your eggs all in one basket. And if Facebook decides to shut you down, you move on, you problem solve, and you find another mode of marketing. All right, my friends, it's been Danielle K. Howell, your online success coach from youronlinesuccesscoach.com. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel down below, share this video, and give it a thumbs up. Comment below. Let me know what you think if Facebook ever shut you down for any reason. Just give me your comments and your thoughts in the comment section below. I love to hear them. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.